Narcissists will say some wild stuff to you. I mean, wild, wild stuff to you that makes you feel like, huh? That make you go, pardon me, excuse me? The audacity, you know, they want you to be confused so that you can have to think about what they said so that you can play into it and be like, you know what, maybe you are right. Because they know that you trust them a lot. They know that you confide in them a lot. They know what it looks like when you become easygoing, when you become easy to manipulate. Because if you believe that one lie at one time or that one way they thought is the right way, then you'll believe it this way going forward. Once you comply to the wildness, they're gonna keep doing that and keep doing that and keep pushing you and keep going for as far as they can. And when you decide to crack and say something about you don't like it being this way, it's the issue. It's the biggest blown out of proportion issue that y'all gonna deal with because you said no. They don't like being told no at all. This is why they go off to the new supply. This is why they go off to the flying monkeys that you also don't trust because they're doing stuff that behind your back that you don't know about. You're there to serve one purpose, to be the audience for the narcissist based off whatever supply you give them, and also entertain them when they're done entertaining you. But you have to do it more consistent than they are, though. That's how they really want this all to go. Everybody around the narcissist is watching this. Everybody's watching you jump through the fire rings, do this, perform that way. I'm saying this because I just really want you to get a good grasp and understanding of what it is on their viewpoint. As much as you may look at them like, oh, this is my close person of my boyfriend or girlfriend's friends, what I mean? These are cool people. These people look at you like this. They waiting on the narcissist to discard you so they can see the next person. It's entertainment for them as well. They want to see you look crazy because it's something to talk about when they're taking shots, when they're out and about up to no good together. They want to see you. They want to brag to each other about, look what my faithful person is doing to me. They're doing this again. Now I got to find new supply. I get somebody new, because it's all a game. It's all a game. It's all ego boosting. This is for them to feel better because it evolves around them, the world, the sun. You know how it is. I hated it. You hate it. Let's just keep it a stack. But when you break free from these mental shackles they put you on, man, they want you to be locked into the nonsense. They want you locked in, especially the friends of the narcissist, especially them. They like when you please the narcissist, because now it motivates them to find somebody the same way, if not already got somebody, or they just swapping back and forth on, well, they doing this, they doing that. It's a show. It's a game. Your energy, your time, your loyalty, stuff that matters in life, it's a game to them. It's not valuable enough. The things that actually are of value, it's not valuable enough to them. What's valuable enough is how often you can do something for them without them giving up much effort. That's what's valuable to them. They don't have to work hard for the necessary benefit that you're providing. Whatever supply it is. Again, I really don't like saying grade A supply and stuff like that, but this is the reality of it all. Know this much. That narcissist will never forget you. because it's a high chance if you really been through a real terrible, rough ending discard, it's a high chance that you're probably grade A supply. And I don't like saying that, but I just want you to understand, like, they won't. It's hard to run into somebody like you. I want you to understand how not normal it is to find somebody like you who actually cares about other people, especially in today's world. You know what I mean? They're not going to run into people like you often. That's not every day, and they're not even paying attention to it. No way. They're more than likely going to run into somebody else just as toxic as they are, because you are who you hang around. You are who you attract. Whatever energy you give out into the world, you're going to bring that kind of energy from other people. Straight up. I remember this one time, the narcissist told me, she was like, you can date whoever you want to date, just don't give your heart to anybody. What? Excuse me? Excuse me. I'm highly confused on what you mean, ma'am. You feel me? For my lady, sir, I'm highly confused. You feel what I'm saying? Like is to think that they have this pull and control over you because you've you were loyal. They take your loyalty as you being a fool. So they think that you gonna really abide by it. Once you start to wake up out of this, when you wake up from this nightmare, when you wake up to what is happening to you and around you, let me be clear. Your entire life, it's a high chance you've been dealing with these kind of people, just didn't know it up until this point. You ever always been the butt end of jokes, or everybody got to say something about you? You don't even say nothing, and or you're just trying to be cool because you know somebody gonna say something. Somebody says something anyway. They'll say something along the lines, "You're an easy target, so it's just fun to like pick with you." You know, people like that gotta find something to pick with you, make a backhanded compliment about you about. They just gotta feel better about themselves. I mean, that's cool, but they always gotta give a but or another comment that makes the compliment not even worth listening to. It's a high chance a lot of these people are narcissists, straight up. If they have to continue to do that, they have to point out something wrong about you every single time they see you. This is family, this is friends, this is your relationship. It's always something if they got to keep doing that. Just to make you feel like you aren't who they see you as, which is a good person. You aren't as cool as you think you are. So let me bring you back down to earth. They have that negative energy within themselves. They pull that out of themselves because they don't want to see you with it. Or they rather see somebody else they know is on the same energy wave as them as they are, be this way. I I'm gonna say this to you, and I'm gonna say it just like this. When you're in relationships with narcissists, this is how you find out that they're narcissists. It's really hard to find out if people are narcissists that you don't see 24/7. I mean, your parents, you can kind of know because you've been with them 24/7, you know, and your relationship. So it's hard to be like, that person's a narcissist if you don't see them 24/7. But when you date somebody like this, you see, and nobody else will ever know besides you. That's why I always say it's kind of you may come off a little crazy, not in the sense that you really are, but people don't believe that somebody else can be like this because they're not with that person 24/7 like you. That narcissist is going to act, they're going to put that mask on in front of them always, no matter how much you cry wolf. You know what I mean? No matter how much you say this is what's going on, this is what's happening, it doesn't matter. Not you cry wolf, but you know what I mean. You telling the truth. The narcissist is the one that cries wolf to the flying monkeys. they cry wolf to the new supply. You feel what I'm saying? You just wanted to be in a dope relationship that you thought somebody was dope as well, but they not. They not on this. They not about this life. They just want to suck your energy dry. They want you to feel like the only thing that you've been meant to do is serve them. You feel me? But you rise up from this, man. You rise up from the constant self-doubt. You will rise up from the constant lack of self-esteem, the lack of confidence. You rise up from this because you don't let nobody tell you who you are. You don't let nobody tell you you don't let nobody tell you the stuff that you've achieved in life up to this point is meaningless. Anybody. You take yourself and you build yourself up brick by brick from this. You don't let these people destroy you. Don't let these people make you feel like that there's nothing else that you can't accomplish anything else in your life. Even if the narcissist people that you see are successful on the level of whatever it is you may be comparing yourself to. I don't want to really say compare, but you are when you're in the devaluation, when you're in the discard, you look up at the narcissist like this, and they tell you who you are. There's a level of that you put them on the pedestal, and most of them, and the friends around them, and the family around them, they're gonna talk down to you, and you look up while they talk down to you. Is what I'm emphasizing. And during this period that can last for months and years, you don't believe in you. But the moment you do, the moment you be like, I can, I'm talking about when I say that's gonna cause a narcissistic wound to these people. They don't want to see that. They don't want to see you hitting the gym and getting better. They don't want to see that. All of a sudden you want to focus. Now they don't even want to hang out with you no more because you doing stuff like this called self-care. Now you're actually practicing self-care. Now you talk different. You walk different. You start to level up your finances, your mindset, your spirit. You start to move a little different. Everything is different now. All those people who had something to say, who gotta call you out about something, the energy is different. Let me tell you this one story real quick. I ran into a bully of mine back in the day. Bro used to be taller than me, more muscular than me. I was shorter than him. You know, I ran into him one day at this store. He just happened to be working at. I didn't even know who he was. Bro was like, hey, what's going on, man? You still be going to Bally's? I just want to give y'all context. Bally's, the gym, does not exist in my city. It never did. But he had to say something to me because I don't look the same way as I did. Not to saying that it made me feel good or I was trying to make him feel some type of way, but I hit the gym now. I'm not that small kid no more that you was bullying us. So he had to say something about fitness because that's the first thing that came to his mind. And not to be funny, that guy when we were kids who was the giant to me, I'm the giant to him now. I'm not trying to be mean or be rude, but that's just what it turned into. And the energy was different. And I said, all right, bro, I'm gonna get up out of here. I'll catch you later, as if like we've been kicking it forever when we haven't. I was so confused and caught off by guard because I looked at him and I was like, that's the dude who's to bully me. Energy's different. Energy is way different. And I'm telling you this now, everybody gonna talk to you different as you get better on yourself, as you work on yourself. Bro, sis, they gonna talk to you different. It's not to get you to think that you're better than people when I'm saying this message. It's not for you to think that you're above. It's just so that you can separate who you used to be to who you are now. And that all it took was you working on yourself and focusing on yourself for this kind of stuff to stop, for people to have to talk to you with respect. I'm not saying the gym is going to give you respect. I'm not saying that, but I'm just saying, like, when you better yourself in period, in general, it's going to be a different energy. I promise you. Your narcissist, where is this, a kinfolk, friends, exes, they see you. They see you. They don't like it. They don't like it. They see you. They don't like it either, because they don't know how you're doing that. They don't know how are you able to do that. I told you, discipline is a cuss word to them. It makes them allergic to whatever it is that's right for them to do for themselves, especially in relationships. They saw that you implemented discipline in your life, which is something they don't do, they can't do. Maybe they can be disciplined about something that's going to give them some kind of benefit at the end of the day, but when it comes to just holding self accountable, that's not a thing for them. It's a completely different language. When they see you, they have to speak in a completely different language. They won't approach you the same. I'm not saying be looking for them to hoover you as you do this, but just understand they see you. They see you changing. They see the energy change. They see you posting, talking different, because they see your social media. Don't be looking at their social media, but they see yours though. Your narcissist is seeing your social media as you get better, as you post about self-improvement and things of that nature, as you post about things that's changing in your life for the better. They come to see that because they want to, again, like I told you, they want to make sure that the best option was the new supply. But they also know that because you were grade A supply, the new supply is not capable of these same traits that you were. The new supply is a high chance of narcissists themselves, especially if they knew about you. They don't know. They can't. The narcissist will try to turn the new supply into you. They sure will. Because I told you, it's very hard to come across somebody like you in life with narcissists. It's very hard for them to come across you twice. You feel what I'm saying? And because they know that that's a low chance, they try to get the new supply to turn into you, whether you believe that or not. They want you to be. They want them to be like you. There's arguments with your name in it as we speak, right now. Your name has came up way too many times than what the new supply has liked. Now the new supply has created a ghost in their mind to beat the standard of. They already beat the standard of you when the triangulation was going on. Now they're still competing for the new supply, for the narcissist, and you're not even there no more besides doing better for yourself. Ain't that crazy? It's just like that. Believe that it is. I promise you it is. And you're not even trying to intentionally cause problems over there. You just being you because you don't want to feel the way you felt then. That's why you're doing what you're doing for you now, to feel better, to be happy, to be present in your life, to not let something like this hold you back from growing, from producing, from elevating to the next stage. You're not worried about these setbacks, dealing with them. The new supply coming, the new supply, your new supply. Your new supply is coming to see your social media too. To see if there's a downfall, to see if you've changed, if you stayed the same. No, you show up. You showed out. You doing you. You leveled up. Ball status. You've learned new skills to implement in life, to build. You've gained new knowledge. Your self-esteem is at its high. You're recovering. This journey is going great. You're not letting people like this come bother you and affect you and distract you from this anymore. You don't need to. This moment in life, no matter how long that it happened while you was dealing with these narcissistic people, don't let people around you going forward. Keep building you. You already know what it's like to give up self. Now build self. Validate self. They don't like seeing that. They don't like seeing you be you without them. They don't like seeing you do good without them. They don't like that. It very much bothers them because they're trying to find you and everybody else. They're trying to make that person be like you. They're trying to find that one trait, and then all the traits don't line up. You see what I'm saying? I don't want you to sit here and feel like, again, you're better than them, but that's not what I say in these messages. I just want you to separate yourself from them. The level that you on right now, you got this by going through your abuse, understanding it and building from it. This is you. You're the best. Straight up. You the best you, and like, this is the best version of you. You chasing the best version of you, becoming the best version of you. You are the best version of you. When you find in videos like this, you are becoming the best version of yourself. Straight up. So I hope this message finds you well. I'm Fonzie Murph, and I'm out. Peace.